days are growing shorter and the nights are growing longer, the temperatures are dropping, and it's that time of year when you can have a cup of hot chocolate without any guilt. That obviously means the holidays are here, and we at the Loring Greenough House wanted to think of a way that we could really celebrate the community that we're in here. We like to think of ourselves as the heart of the community and the heart of JP. So what we thought we might do this time, in addition to showcasing our historic house, is we really wanted to highlight the wonderful nonprofit organizations that are also in this community and have worked so hard to keep things going and are ones that we hope that maybe you might want to continue to support as we go into the new year.
Each of these organizations that we've chosen to highlight today has given us the gift and continues to give us the gift of joy, service, and entertainment in our community. We're so excited to welcome them to the Loring Greenough House. In every room, there'll be a treat to unwrap, so let's see who joins us today.
Okay, hello, here we are. We're outside of our Stair Hall. Now, in the 18th century, when this house was built, the staircase was a very important feature of the house. And the Lorings were no different. They really wanted to have a beautiful staircase. The spindles are elaborately carved. They have different patterns to them, and the banister railing itself is one long, sinuous, elegant piece of wood. So, knowing that we are going to be featuring this space with artisan work, who could possibly be inside? Let's see.
Hi, I'm Abigail Norman. I'm the Executive Director of the Elliot School of Fine and Applied Arts, right around the corner from the Loring Greenough House, and proud to be part of this historic area of Jamaica Plain with the Footlight Club, the Unitarian Church, Loring Greenough House, and the Elliot School that take us all the way back to colonial times. The Elliot School inspires lifelong learning in craft and creativity for all. We offer classes in our schoolhouse on Elliot Street in normal times. That schoolhouse is closed right now, of course. We also offer classes to children in the Boston Public Schools, and we just finished distributing 1,300 kits containing art supplies that went to the homes of our students who take our classes in BPS classrooms, normally in schools throughout the city, and right now in their own homes. We also have a model program for teens called Teen Bridge, which occurs in collaboration with an artist in residence program with a Boston artist each year working with the teens on a theme to create a piece of public art. I just want to thank Loring Greenough House and all of our supporters in Jamaica Plain and throughout the city for all that you do to make it possible for organizations like the Elliot School to survive and to live through this period. We can't wait to be with you together in person again, and I look forward to that moment. Happy holidays.
For the first 14 years that this house existed, the Lorings would have held grand social events, including some grand balls. Behind me is the grand entranceway that has been since split into separate rooms, but would have been a large, wide ballroom space. It would have been where the Lorings greeted their guests, and been the first impression of the house. Who do we have as our gift greeting us in the front hallway?
My name is Ginger Brown. I'm the Executive Director of JP Center South Main Streets. Normally, my job is putting on fun events such as the outdoor movies, festival trolleys, community cleanups, or promoting events like Thursdays on the Lawn here at Loring Greenough House. I love doing those things. They're a lot of fun, but I never really considered it particularly important. They are community building events, that's why we do them, but I never really gave too much thought to what they do for the community. They were just part of what we do. This year, however, in 2020, my role changed drastically, and I actually never felt so needed. We gave out $1,000 grants to businesses. We gave out $500 grants to residents and employees who really needed it. We raised money to do all of that. We put on projection shows to thank first responders. Morning, noon, and night, it became about gathering information to help people and getting it out to the people who needed it. And a small army of volunteers came out of the woodwork to help me with all of that. I was so grateful for that. It was gratifying to see. They came out to offer assistance any way that they could. Walk the pavements, put up signs or lanterns, or to research on the internet. It was great, and I could not have done it without them. And that's when I realized that all of those community building events that we have been doing mattered. I had taken it for granted, and I see now how important they were. How institutions like the Loring Greenough House are important, their events are important, everything that we have been doing is important. So I would just like to say that I'm really proud to be part of a community like Jamaica Plain. Everybody cares about those things, and we're going to keep doing them. I wish for you peace on earth and goodwill to all people, and we'll see you at the next outdoor movie.
So we're going to unwrap another room for you, and this time we're going to unwrap the dining room. Now, if you think about the dining room, obviously food and abundance and elegance, but also think a little bit about the sounds of the dining room, the cacophony of glasses tinkling and silverware clinking on dishes. So when you think about sound and a symphony of sorts, wonder who's inside. Let's find out.
Hello JP, I'm Jay.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Alex. We are three of the members of a Far Cry, Jamaica Plain's very own Grammy-nominated, democratically run, self-conducted string orchestra.
We are located right down the street at 146A South Street, where we have our storefront rehearsal space. Some of you may have come in and heard us play there. We've been for the past 10 years there, and we can't wait to be playing there again regularly, as well as at our other home, St. John's Church, where we have our neighborhood concert series.
These days we haven't been performing as a full orchestra, but in smaller chamber groups. In fact, for our season opener back in September, we played outdoor live concerts over at the Elliot School, as well as right here on the Loring Greenough House lawn. It was so nice to take advantage of the warmer months to perform live, and it's a real privilege to have such wonderful partners and community to support what we do.
Now we're presenting online concerts. Our next one is coming up on Saturday, December 12th at 8 p.m. and it's called Amazonita. And we're happy to share a little music with you from that concert. This is Paulinho Nogueira's Bahianinas No. 2.
Happy holidays from a Far Cry!
There are a couple debates about why this wall exists in this particular room. It's not original to the construction of the house in 1760, so we have two hypotheses about why it's here. One, this wall was erected during the Revolutionary War era to split this larger entryway into two rooms to serve as another hospital room. The second explanation is that sometime in the 19th century, the Greenough family erected this wall, a movable wall, to create a more private family breakfast room. In the breakfast room, the Greenoughs would have enjoyed some private mealtime, but they also would have discussed any matter of topics. It would have been the place where they possibly asked their children, what did they learn that day? What were their tutorials? And what were they reading? So, behind this door we have one of our great nonprofits.
Greetings to everyone in JP and the greater Boston community. I am so honored to be here in the Loring Greenough House, such a very special space that celebrates its people, history, the seasons, and nature. I'm Dania Vasquez, the head of school for the Margarita Muniz Academy, the only public dual-language high school in the New England area. Last June, we graduated over 85% of our students. Our graduates go on to institutions such as UMass Boston, Northeastern University, LaSalle University, and community colleges, as well as to training programs with our partners at Youth Build and Year Up. At Muniz Academy, we like to say, be who you are and change the world. Our young people graduate and go on to be bilingual leaders really focused on giving back to the Boston community. Please join me, the Loring Greenough House, the Margarita Muniz Academy, in celebrating our youth and our young leaders of tomorrow. Thank you.
We've arrived outside of our parlor, which for both the Lorings and the Greenoughs obviously would have been used for entertaining. So this is where they would have brought their guests for fun and games or for poetry readings. Today, we have a special nonprofit featured in this room. Now, if you think fun, entertainment, who do you think it could be? Let's check.
Okay, 9 seconds?
9 seconds.
9 seconds. Hi, I'm Alicia, Facilities Director.
Hi, I'm Liz, the president, and we're from the Footlight Club.
Happy holidays!
You guys, 90 seconds.
90.
90.
Wait,
no,
no,
tell me at 9.
There's more to say.
Okay, hold on. Okay, well, we're back. So we are the Footlight Club. We are America's oldest continuously operating community theater, and we're located right here on Elliot Street in Jamaica Plain. We've been in operation since 1877. That means we're in our 143rd season.
Our mission is to present the best in non-professional theater to a broad-based audience, and to preserve and maintain Elliot Hall, our home, for generations to come. And soon, it will be accessible to all.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. We have managed to raise enough money to start our accessibility project, which includes an exterior ramp and an interior elevator. But we're a little bit short on cash, so if you want to make a donation to the Footlight Club, you can at our website at footlight.org.
We want to wish you all a happy and healthy holiday season, and we hope to see you in person again very soon. Until then, a gift from us. A poem. We could read a poem.
I like a poem.
Yeah.
A poem right here.
This one's called A Friend's Greeting by Edgar Guest. I'd like to be the sort of friend that you have been to me. I'd like to be the help that you've been always glad to be. I'd like to mean as much to you each minute of the day as you have meant, old friend of mine, to me along the way.
I'm wishing at this Christmas time that I could but repay a portion of the gladness that you've strewn along the way. And could I have but one wish this year, this only would it be. I'd like to be the sort of friend that you have been to me. Now I can say happy. Yeah, oh yeah, happy holidays!